Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Today, I'm going to talk about a delicious classic, a Cornell chicken, and just as important, how to prepare and cook it safely. What is Cornell chicken? Cornell chicken is a recipe created by Dr. Robert C. Baker at Cornell University in the 40s. It became a staple of New York State barbecues and is famous for its simple vinegar based sauce that makes chicken super juicy and flavorful. Here's what goes in the sauce: 1 cup of cooking oil, 1 pint of apple cider vinegar, 3 tablespoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of poultry seasoning, half teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 raw egg. You whisk the egg first, then slowly beat in the oil and stir in the rest. The eggs helps emulsify the mixture so it clings to the chicken when you baste it. How to grill it: use broiler elves. Those are young chicken cut in half. Grill them over medium coals, turning and basting every 5 to 10 minutes. Start with light basting and get heavier toward the end for deep flavor crust. You'll know the chicken is done when the internal temperature hits 165 Fahrenheit in both the thickest part, the breast and the thighs. Always use a food thermometer. Don't guess. Food safety tips. Now let's talk safety. Don't reuse sauce that has touched raw chicken. Set aside a separate batch for basting and keep the main batch in the fridge. If you're cooking for a crowd, use pasteurized eggs in the sauce. These eggs are gently heated to kill bacteria like salmonella, much safer for recipes with raw or lightly cooked eggs. If you don't have pasteurized eggs, here's a safe way to prepare whole eggs for recipes. In a saucepan, combine eggs with at least a quarter cup of sugar, water, or other liquid for your recipes. Cook over low heat, stirring constantly until it coats a spoon and reaches 160 Fahrenheit. Then chill it quickly in ice water and use it as normal. Wash your hands before and after touching raw meat. If you're cooking outside, bring soap and water or use sanitizing wipes. Use separate plates and utensils for raw and cooked chicken. Never let cooked food touch surfaces that held raw meat. After your meal, store leftover right away. Keep everything cold below 40 Fahrenheit. And toss any food that's been sitting out more than 2 hours, or just 1 hour if it's a hot day. Cornell chicken is a fantastic summer recipe. Simple, flavorful, and packed with history. But great food starts with safe handling. So to sum up, use the flavorful marinade with care. Grill to 165 Fahrenheit for safety, and always use the thermometer. Keep raw and cooked food separate, and follow egg safety steps if you're not using pasteurized ones. And now to Mamnege, who's going to talk about how to understand the labels you see at the store.
We're going to talk about something that's on many of our dinner plates: chicken, and how to understand the labels you see at the store. These labels can tell us a lot about how the chicken was raised, what it was fed, and even how it was processed. Let's break it all down together. Let's start with USDA organic. If you see this label, it means the chicken was raised on organic feed. That means no GMOs, no synthetic pesticides, and no antibiotics. It also means the birds had access to the outdoors and were not treated with artificial hormones. Now, why should you care? Some people choose organic because they want to avoid chemicals or support better animal care. But remember, organic chicken can be more expensive, and it doesn't always taste better or have more nutrition. Next up is raised without antibiotics. This means the chicken was never given antibiotics from the time it was hatched. That's important because overusing antibiotics in animals can lead to antibiotic resistance, which affects humans too. If chickens get sick on these farms, they are treated, but they can't be sold under the RWA label. This helps keep antibiotics out of our food supply but it can also make chicken more expensive. Always look out for a USDA process verified stamp to make sure the label is real. Another label you might see is certified humane. This isn't from the government. It comes from a third-party group that checks how animals are treated. To earn this label, farms have to give chickens space to move, keep them clean, and avoid using antibiotics for fast growth. It's a higher standard of animal care than most labels. It shows the chickens were treated kindly, but it may cost more and you won't find it everywhere. Here's a cool one literally. Air chilled. Air chilled chicken is cooled with cold air, not cold water. After slaughter, chickens need to be chilled quickly. Most are dunked in water, but air chilling is cleaner and helps keep the natural flavor and texture. It also means the chicken won't soak up water, so you're getting more meat for your money. Air-chilled chicken tends to be safer and tastes better, but again, it's usually pricier. Now, what about free range? This means the chickens had some outdoor access during their lives. But here's the catch. There's no rule for how much time they get outside or how big the space is. Some free-range chickens spend just a few minutes outside a day in a small yard. So while the label sounds nice, it doesn't always mean what we think. To be sure, look for other labels like certified humane alongside it. Now let's do a quick recap. Organic means organic feed, no antibiotics, and outdoor access. Raised without antibiotics means no antibiotics ever. Certified humane means better living conditions and treatment. Air chilled means cleaner and tastier chicken. And free range means some outdoor time, but how much is unclear. Each label tells you something, but not the whole story. So the question is, how can you make a good choice? Think about it.